boys and girls, it's time for science story time. And today I have a book for you about rainbows. It's called What Makes a Rainbow? And it's by Betty Ann Schwartz. And Donna Turner did the pictures. And she did special pictures because she didn't just draw pictures, she's also got ribbons in the book. Little Rabbit and his mother were sitting under a big red flower petal. "Look," said Little Rabbit, "it stopped raining." "Yes," said Mama Rabbit, "soon we'll see a rainbow." "What makes a rainbow?" asked Little Rabbit. "Why don't you ask your friends?" So Little Rabbit went and asked Ladybug. And Ladybug is a red ladybug. And she said to him, "There's red in the rainbow." And Little Rabbit said, "Okay, red makes a rainbow. Let me ask another friend." And Little Rabbit went and asked Fox. And Fox is an orange animal, so Fox said to him, "There's orange in the rainbow." And Little Rabbit said, "I know, a rainbow makes red. Red and orange make a rainbow. But I should ask another friend." Let's see, what color we have next? Yellow. Little Rabbit found one of his friends who was a little yellow fuzzy chick, and he said to him, "What makes a rainbow, little chick? Is it red and orange?" And little chick said, "And yellow. You can't forget yellow." So Little Rabbit said, "I know what makes a rainbow now. Red and orange and yellow make a rainbow. But I should ask one more friend." And so Little Rabbit went to, we added a color green. Little Rabbit went to Grasshopper and said, "Grasshopper, what makes a rainbow? Is it red and orange and yellow?" And Grasshopper said, "Well, yes, but there's another color. It's green, and green is my favorite color because I'm green." And so Little Rabbit thought, "Aha, now I know. Red, orange, yellow, and green. That must be what makes a rainbow. But let me ask another person just to be sure." So Little Rabbit went to his friend the Bluebird and said, "Mr. Bluebird, do you know what makes a rainbow? I think it's red and orange and yellow and green that make a rainbow." And Mr. Bluebird said, "Yes, that's true, Little Rabbit, but you can't forget the most important color. That is blue. You also need blue to make a rainbow. Blue is Bluebird's favorite color because Bluebird is blue." Let's see. So Little Rabbit says, "Oh, I know. Red, orange, yellow, green, and blue make a rainbow. But let me ask someone else to make sure I'm right." And so Little Rabbit went and asked his friend Butterfly, and Butterfly is purple. So what do you think Butterfly's favorite color is? Yep, it's purple. And Little Rabbit said, Miss Butterfly, I'm trying to find out what makes a rainbow. I think it's red and orange and yellow and green and blue. Am I right?" And Miss Butterfly said, "You're almost right, Little Rabbit. You do need red and orange and yellow and green and blue to make a rainbow, but you need one other color, and it's my favorite color. It's purple." And Little Rabbit thought, that's a lot of colors. Let me think about it. Let me go back and look." And Little Rabbit said, "I look up at the sky and I see a rainbow. And there is, in the rainbow, there's red, like my friend Ladybug said. There's orange, like my friend Fox said. There's yellow, like my friend Chick said. There's green, like my friend Grasshopper said. There's blue, like my friend Bluebird said. And there's purple, like my friend Butterfly said. Now I know what makes a rainbow. It's red and orange and yellow and green and blue and purple." The end. Now, some people, boys and girls, will tell you there's another color that's in the rainbow called indigo, because that's what a lot of us grown-ups were taught in school. But you know what? Scientists changed their mind and they decided indigo wasn't a separate color. So now they use just the colors that little rabbit told us in our book. Rainbows are a special kind of weather. We don't see them very often, but there's weather every day. And I'm going to show you what you can do to observe the weather and keep track of it. Do you know what the scientists are called who study the weather? They're meteorologists, and you can be a meteorologist. I'm going to show you what you can do. To begin with, you need a calendar. I don't know about you, but I get calendars a lot of times in my junk mail. So I'm going to use one of those today. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to rip out a page of my calendar. You might want to have a grown-up help you with this because this can be hard to do. I'm going to take it out. And then I'm going to get my scissors. And obviously you don't want to use grown-up scissors, but I tried with the kids' scissors and they were too small for my hand, so I'm using the grown-up scissors. I'm cutting it apart. And now I have my calendar pages, and I'm going to look at the dates. This isn't this month, but that's okay because I'm just looking at the dates. It doesn't matter what day they are. I think I actually need my calendar to lean on. And now I am going to draw little pictures and paste them on the days to say what the weather is. So this is a piece of scrap paper. I get that in my junk mail too. And I'm going to cut it into little squares to put on the calendar dates. Just like this. It looks just like this. Let's see if that fits my calendar. Oh, it's a little big. I'm going to cut it a little bit more to make it fit. There we go. Okay. You know what, boys and girls? I forgot my glue. So I'm just going to have to hold it up. But at home you would glue them on. So I'm going to draw a picture of the weather. So today it is cloudy. So I would take my calendar square and I would draw a cloud on it. And then I would find the date and I would put the cloud on today's date, just like that. And I would glue it on with my glue stick. And then I would do that with all kinds of weather. If it's a sunny day, I would draw a sun. And I would glue that on the date that it was sunny. And I could do this every day. I could look out the window and I could see what the weather was like, and I could draw a cloud if it was cloudy. And if it was rain clouds, I could draw a cloud with a black marker or crayon. A sun if it's sunny. If it's windy, I could draw a pinwheel to show how it's blowing in the wind. If it's raining, I could draw a raindrop. If it's snowing, I could draw a snowflake. And if it's a rainbow, I could draw a rainbow. And I could do this every day and see what the pattern of the weather is. I would be being a meteorologist. and you can have your grown-up help you go through the junk mail and find some things that they don't need, and you can use it to make a chart and be a meteorologist as well. I hope you had fun today in Science Story Time. I had fun reading about rainbows and making a weather chart with you. Bye, boys and girls.